Don't do it anymore.
Every time, yes, of course, a scene from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, one of my favorite films, because they, of course, cut down a fresh tree.
Right.
They had a beautiful fresh tree, and a lot of people did that this weekend. Now everyone's trying to figure out how to make it last to Christmas, Frankie.
Yeah, truthfully, it's a little early. It's
Sorry,
actually,
I know.
yeah, it's a little early for you to be doing that fresh Christmas tree, but we can make it last. So
You can make it last.
Let's talk about what you did.
So I did everything wrong.
Tell it. Like,
okay.
let's walk through the steps.
So we got the fresh tree.
Great.
It was freshly trimmed. Okay, at the bottom, we brought it home, and it had the ties around it. Okay.
Right. Yep.
So we cut it.
And it went poof.
It went poof. So then we took the branches to make it go down a little bit.
Right.
We put it right into the water thing. You're saying this is wrong?
So first thing is with a Christmas tree, as soon as you get it home, you want to have it cut. So you had it cut at the store, then brought it and put right into the stand, water right away. That's key. So before you bring it indoors, if you bring it home and it's going to be sitting outside for a few days, you have to cut it just before you bring it indoors and put it in the stand. So you did that right.
Okay.
And you said it took up a lot of water. So it's going to take up a lot of water in those first few days, especially if it's sunny. Really what I would recommend is bring it indoors, cut it open, and just let it rest and let it kind of fall out naturally on its own.
How long does that take?
You know, if you do it overnight is kind of key.
Oops.
But by pushing down the stems, sometimes you can weaken those stems. So if you have some ornaments that are a little bit heavy, ornaments, they're going to actually bend and things like that. You got a Fraser fir, fantastic tree. They're a little bit better because they have stronger stems. Balsam firs are a little bit softer in terms of their stems.
Okay.
So there's a couple tips as well. Heating vent. Is it near a heating vent?
Nowhere near it.
Okay, very important. If you have it near a heating vent, block that heating vent. We don't want it to dry out.
Okay.
A couple other things as well, even radiators, things like that. Anything that's going to alter temperature. The other thing that we really want to be aware of, any of the lights that you put on it, make sure that they're CSA approved. There's no frayed wiring that's on there. Because if that tree dries out, we got big problems because it can be flammable.
Yes, and early. If people are doing the thing that I did and a lot of people did was get it early, you have to constantly be watching it, right? Like watering it, making sure it's nowhere near all that. I know you have, there's your tip board, Frankie.
Yeah, there's a tip board. We'll put that online for you too. So, you know, the number one thing is never put lighted candles anywhere near a Christmas tree. But in the first few days, it's going to take significant amount of water. The key is if you allow it to dry out in the stand, it'll real-seal itself. That means you have to undecorate the tree, bring it back outside, cut it again, and then try to replenish it again in terms of water.
And just water, right? Not the sugar, none of that stuff that you hear?
Water. There are some purifications, like Miracle Grow has one, which is decent, but key is water. You don't have to put 7-Up, Sprite, or anything like that.
Done and done. That's just for me. All right, we're going to take a quick break here on BT. Take care of those trees.
Don't push those branches down.
I just wanted it to tame a little bit.